गुड मॉर्निंग बे आप सभी लोग हमारी तरफ से एक प्यार भरा नमस्ते
नमस्कार
वनकम
नमस्कार
खुशामदीद
अस्सलामुअलैकुम
सत श्री अकाल
మీకు అందరికీ వందనము
जय स्वामी नारायण
जय श्री कृष्ण
जय जिनेन्द्र
हमारे इस्माइली भाई बंधुओं को बोलते हैं याली मदद
मोलाली मदद बोलते हैं सारे फीजी बंदों को बोल के नीसा बुला बदजन हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारा मैं से फालतू बाबा
and of course myself फालतू रानी लेकर आपके लिए एक और drive time that's going to make it totally exciting and totally मस्तानी बंदजानी
217th day बंदजन let's see what's happening on the roads with रास्ते का हाल total sustainable.
It's time for the Bandu traffic update. Call us from wherever you are at 408-912-2479.
Babajan, economy is opening up. Matlab, businesses are open with 25% capacity in most of the restaurants. If that's what you're going to be patronizing, Babajan, go do it right away. So they also get some relief, Babajan. And second thing I want to tell is, Babajan, traffic-wise, dekha jaya to people are getting on the roads right now. Is it a good thing? I don't know. Is California doing a good job of controlling the virus spread and everything? I don't know. Well, nobody knows actually for sure. Everything is statistically speaking, and you know, right? Statistics is 99% just falsehood. Just kidding.
lies more lies statistics
That's right. So first of all, there's no lies in this because I can see the camera which is on the traffic there with Balajan. I see fog on 80 eastbound and westbound actually in Bay Bridge. Toll Plaza near the Fremont exit there. That side, watch out for that. I see a report of an accident on 280 south of the 280 north, the split out there in San Francisco, near Daly City actually. It's affecting traffic, not much, but of course right lane is blocked over there. And let's see, traffic accident on Sierra Point Parkway in Brisbane. The right lane is affected over there. Watch out for that particular area. Let's see what else. Other places are pretty much smooth, Bandhan. It's nice. It's like, you know, there's no traffic incident anywhere. Everything's going smooth. So probably everybody's relaxed and driving on the freeways, I suppose. And listening to us definitely. Weather-wise, dekha jaya to Bandhan, there's going to be some hot weather coming up over the weekend, I suppose, or midweek actually, because PG&E is getting up to actually shut down for many areas in the Bay Area. So watch out for that. Your message might, if you haven't already subscribed for it, they actually have a system where you can actually message them and you will get updates on your phone directly as to when they're going to be shutting off in your area. So you can avail of that particular feature which they're going to offer for people out there. Today, of course, it's going to be somewhere, right now it's on 60s, upper 60s. Well, that's right, it's in upper 60s. Well, it's in lower 60s, right? How do you get confused? Is it 63 is lower 60 or upper 60? Lower 60.
upper 60
lower 60. Yeah, and we're going to have upper 80s, but pretty much 85 above.
What?
Yeah, today is going to be a hot day. So probably if you're going out, have a big bottle of water like Father is carrying with her. It's not a bottle, it's a drum of water, right? Yeah, so carry a drum of water along with you. It's a good habit.
Why do you put...
Do you want to show carry it and show that?
Why do you put...
This is like a month's supply of water for many parts of the world.
It's 1.2 liters, that's all.
Oh, that's quite a lot actually. Good. Anyway, that's nice. There's a bunch of water. By the way, they say you got to at least drink 1 liter of water every day. That's something which they advise you to do for sure, so you can cleanse your body of all the toxicities and everything. That's good. And right now, Bajjan, a quick look at what's happening. The headlines. How about the Fadwani? Do you have some headlines for us?
Yes, Altu Baba, we totally do. Trump calls Fauci a disaster and seeks to reassure his team that he can win. Republicans running short on time and money to defend their Senate majority. We will talk a little bit about what are the key states in play. What are the key competitive races for the US Senate? In the final Trump-Biden debate, there is going to be a mute button after the chaotic first clash. Trump says he will participate in this debate with Biden, but he thinks it's unfair. Trump to campaign in battleground Pennsylvania as voting enters final 2 weeks. US FDA meeting on COVID-19 vaccines to discuss criteria for emergency nod. Wisconsin judge reimposes COVID restrictions as US nursing homes sound alarm. Ghislaine Maxwell, remember the lady who was associated with Jeffrey Epstein? She loses bid to keep her Jeffrey Epstein testimony secret.
So it's going to come out in the open, is it? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Swelled by rain and COVID curbs, locusts swarm ravage Ethiopia. Pope wears mask for the first time at a public service.
And that becomes the headlines for us?
Which one?
Pope wearing a mask?
Yes.
Seriously?
For the first time at a public service.
Well, please, once again. So you're saying that Pope has been propagating virus everywhere all the while?
We don't know, but he definitely is. When the Pope wears it, it's sending a message to the people who
So
follow
God
him.
can't
right?
help you.
Yeah. France shuts Paris mosque in crackdown after the teacher's beheading. US says Google breakup may be needed to end violations of antitrust law. Microsoft and Elon Musk's SpaceX tie up to woo space customers. Qualcomm jumps into 5G infrastructure market with base station chips. Wall Street actually backs Intel's $9 billion sale of NAND unit to Hynix. And we talked a little bit about the Malabar drill yesterday. Remember with Australia that India is doing?
I know one thing, Fadwani.
Huh.
Nobody can beat the Malabar parota.
Oh God, we're talking about the military drill, Brandajan. What is it and why it concerns China? If we have time, we'll share
it
that.
has to concern China because China can never make this kind of layered bread. What?
Well, no, they do. It's something called roti prata, but I think that's
Malabar
Malaysian.
prata.
That's not, yeah. But and also, Bandajan, we have news about what Prime Minister Narendra Modi is telling the nation. Lockdown has ended, but COVID virus is still here, is what he warned people. And he said that he's going to make sure COVID vaccine reaches every Indian. More on all these stories coming up.
What about Indians sitting outside in India?
Huh?
What about Indians sitting outside India?
We don't know. That Trump has to decide.
Right अब अच्छा करें क्या for you guys थोड़ा sugar लगा लो life में यार. Enough of stress and tension. Add some fun into your lives. Go out there, take a walk, nice walk. You know, it's a nice nature work can do. Freshens up your mind, Badajan, and gets you focusing on things that's important in life. That's right. That's your life. And of course, a movie which actually set the trend of getting released on OTT. Bandajan, I'm talking about Saif Ali Khan, जिसको theaters में कोई takers नहीं था, लेकिन OTT took it on for sure. And this movie actually did well for himself, actually. I think
Really?
for him, yeah. It's a good song, good movie, nice songs in it. This song, of course, sung by Raghu Dikshit. I think even strung by Ankit Tiwari's music actually. It's not Raghu Dikshit's music though.
Really?
But lyrics, I don't know who it is. Probably it is. I think it's Krishan Kumar lyrics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you don't know. So Father is seeing stars like blink, blink, blink. Alright, but no lyrics actually Ankit Tiwari. I'm sorry, I should change my thing. Raghujit is the one who made the song. Lyrics by Ankit Tiwari. Oh my God, Ankit Tiwari writes also, Fatwani.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, Branjan, here you go. Enjoy a little bit of the song and I'll come back with the news for you guys. You know, it will be I was thinking about Fatwani, this particular Malabar drill part of it, right? It's going to be concerned for China for sure.
Why?
Because one of the biggest supporters will be Middle East. If Malabar drill happens, all Middle East will support India at time.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Wait.
What?
Oh God, you're so full of it, Altu Baba. Please do not tell me it's the Kerala Malabar Paratha. Oh God, you're so horrible.
Well, the point is Kochi is like, it's the land of...
Okay, no, be quiet. This is about the Malabar drill was the military drill between which India conducted with Australia. Okay, so it has nothing to do with China or it has nothing to do with Kerala or the
India
UAE.
has a tremendous, powerful naval fleet.
Yeah.
And you know where the base is? Kochi.
Okay.
Yeah.
You better not make this about paratha and avial.
And they can beat out Chinese cuisine anytime. Okay, fine. Continue. What's news today?
Okay.
My God, I tell you something. You are like liberal media fans. Sometimes I get totally understand what super media always tells. Liberal media never understands and listens to all
Alto Baba,
hypothetical statements.
stop up. Bandhus are going to be like literally tonight only the Orionid meteor shower is. They're going to be seeing stars right here. The way you're talking about something with regard to Chinese cuisine and Malabar drill. They won't understand what we're talking about.
They
But
should do a cook-off. They should do a taste war instead of doing all these wars and everything. Actually, make chefs become the people and ask them to put a table full of food and let somebody go and judge which food is better. What?
are you done, Alto Baba?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll say the next time if people want to gain votes, they have to feed people.
That's a good idea. Actually.
Yeah, whatever.
It happens in
Because-
India, but India they give out free packets of biryani. Trump, what are you doing? Give us biryani packets. We'll vote for you.
Yuck, no. I mean, the biryani, some of the biryani is so overdone in America, man.
That's
seriously.
true. I know. Seriously, it's like overrated.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk about some other time on a show somewhere.
But-
But right now, the news, please, Father. What are you
Yes,
daggers, yeah?
well, I'm telling all the sky watchers to please take note. The Orionid meteor shower peaks early tomorrow morning, lighting up the darkness with the remnants of Halley's Comet. But where exactly you can see all that? Well, we'll share it on MediaMahima.com. But let's tell you a little bit about, do you want a coronavirus update, Alto Baba?
Yes, please. How is coronavirus doing?
Very well, apparently. There have now been more than 40 million cases of coronavirus recorded worldwide. As the numbers tick up, vaccine trials are evolving. The UK government signed a contract for the first human challenge studies in which healthy volunteers are deliberately infected with coronavirus in a controlled setting and some receive an experimental vaccine. That's a different process than a typical phase 3 trial in which volunteers are given the vaccine with the assumption that at least some of them will be exposed to the virus in their daily lives. In the US, Johnson & Johnson and FDA are still mum on why the pharmaceutical giant completely paused its coronavirus vaccine trial last week. That concerns health experts who point out that when you're asking millions of people to roll up their sleeves and trust you, transparency is key.
Very true. And I really like the fact that California is going to go ahead and actually make their own assumptions about or assessment about the vaccine, by the way.
Yes.
You know what, Gavin Newsom, you are going to be the person bringing us CalZit. Please, come on, let's make him.
CalExit, yeah.
CalZit. Let's do a CalZit right now. And Gavin Newsom, my vote is for you.
Well, I don't know about that, but one person that is definitely very, very miffed with this whole coronavirus situation is President Donald Trump, who has called the coronavirus expert Anthony Fauci a disaster. On Monday, airing his frustration with the scientist during a call meant to reassure campaign staff he has a path to election victory on November 3rd, despite trailing in opinion polls.
Well, I'm sure he's very frustrated. You know why?
Why?
He's not able to fire him so far.
Yeah, if he fires him, he'll come under a lot of fire.
That's why he's not able to fire. He's frustrated right now. It's going to
Yeah.
discredit him
But
totally.
that'll be the first thing he does if he gets re-elected. Watch.
First, what are you talking about? No.
Yeah, Trump and Fauci, a member of his coronavirus task force, have been at odds over how best to handle the pandemic that has killed more than 219,000 people in the United States and has weakened the Republican president's case for re-election. Fauci, who is 79 years old, has served under Republican and Democratic presidents and is one of the most admired scientists in the United States, and he has urged that the COVID-19 continue to be taken seriously. Trump has suggested that the worst has passed. Fauci is a disaster. If I listened to him, we'd have 500,000 deaths, Trump said during the call, while the campaign allowed reporters to join. More on that story you can catch up on MediaMahima.com. Speaking of polls and how people are doing, Republicans are running short of time, money, and options to stop Democrats from winning a majority of seats in the U.S. Senate, and with them full control of Congress in an election that is now only 2 weeks away. Donald Trump's slide in opinion polls is weighing on Senate Republicans in 10 competitive races, while Democrats are playing defense over 2 seats, increasing the odds of Trump's Republicans losing their 53 to 47 majority on November 3rd. That gives Democrats a good chance of adding a Senate majority to their control of the House of Reps, which could either stymie Trump in a second term or usher in a new era of Democratic dominance in Washington if Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden wins the White House. The Republican Party probably has to start thinking about what it can salvage between now and November 3rd, says Republican strategist Rory Cooper.
Well, if the Republican Party actually decides to fire Trump, probably they'll win some seats.
They can't fire Trump. Are you kidding me?
Why not? They can decide not to support him. That's
I
it.
doubt that they're going to. Anyway, what are the states? What are the key states that are at stake here? Vulnerable Republicans. Republican Senator Martha McSally lags Democratic challenger Mark Kelly
Martha!
in Arizona. In Colorado, Republican Senator Cory Gardner, who entered the Senate in 2015, is among the most vulnerable Senate Republicans, partly because of his allegiance to Trump in a state that has gone Democratic in the last 3 presidential elections. His Democratic challenger, John Hickenlooper, is a former 2-term governor and 2020 presidential hopeful bid. Georgia, first-time Republican Senator David Perdue. This is the guy who said, Kamala Mala 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 Mala. You know that, right? He said whatever her name is.
Is she winning? And is he winning?
He is a wealthy businessman who is a Trump ally, and he's the one who made the racist remark.
Is it going to be like he's kind of going to get back his
He has a razor-thin lead over Democratic challenger John Ossoff.
Where is this particular place?
This is in Georgia.
Georgia. Let's all of us move to Georgia and vote for the other dude, please. Come on.
No, we don't need to move to Georgia. Right now, you can't register in Georgia.
Oh, man.
But make sure that you are
Rules.
funding the candidate John Ossoff to get enough and reach out to all the people out there.
I don't understand funding and the translation of votes and everything, but talk to your people in Georgia and make them vote for the guy.
Exactly.
That's what you got to do. Forget funding.
Yeah. And, in an election fluke caused by a retirement of former Republican Senator John Isaacson in Georgia, both of Georgia's U.S. Senate seats are now up for grabs on November 3rd. Republican Senator Kelly Loeffler, who was appointed by Isaacson's replacement last year, is running a multi-party, multi-candidate jungle primary special election featuring powerful Republican opponent Representative Doug Collins. So that's also another race that's in play. Democrat Raphael Warnock leads in the polls. Iowa Democratic candidate Theresa Greenfield is an urban planner and real estate developer, and she's leading Republican Senator Joni Ernst. Kansas, not since 1932 has a Democrat ever won in Kansas, one of the country's most reliably Republican states. Okay, but this year, Senator Barbara Bollier and Republican Representative Roger Marshall are locked in a neck-to-neck tight race for the seat of Republican Senator Pat Roberts, who is retiring. So Maine also, Susan Collins is up against Democratic challenger Speaker Sarah Gideon, who leads Collins by several percentage points. And in Montana and North Carolina, similar neck-to-neck races going on, and also in South Carolina. But you can get all that on MediaMahima.com. Trump says that he is going to be participating in the debate with Biden, where the debate commission has said that they are going to mute the candidates' mics after 2 minutes that they're given to speak uninterrupted. And he says, but I'll participate, but I just think it's very unfair.
Yeah, it's
Trump
unfair. No, you're not good. It's not fair. Other debates will never mute the people's mics.
They changed the topics, and it's very unfair that, again, we have an anchor who's totally biased. So I don't know who the anchor is.
He's biased, whoever it is.
Oh.
Whoever it is biased, okay? Here, Supreme Media has said that he's biased, so we all are going to be saying that he's biased.
Yeah. But also, one thing is that Trump is having a little bit of a margin. He's edging ahead of Joe Biden in the battleground Pennsylvania state as voting enters the final 2 weeks. He's heading there now to campaign with hopes of rekindling the 11th hour surge of support that powered his surprise 2016 victory. And also, a US FDA meeting on COVID-19 vaccines to discuss the criteria for an emergency nod is going to be happening, Mirjan. And this is something that we will bring you updates on tomorrow, right here on Good Morning Bay. And like Alto said, California has said that they will independently review the safety of the new coronavirus vaccines and initial plans for distribution, regardless of what the feds are going to be doing.
Yeah, calls it.
But more on all these stories, and also as to how India is coming out of shutdown and lockdown, but still coronavirus fears are persistent, and also about the Malabar drill and what it actually means. You can go to mediamahima.com. That's all we have time for on this morning's Good Morning Baby Ninja. We'll be back tonight live at 5 on the Pam Pam Show. Don't forget to tune in. Till then, have yourselves a safe, happy, and a terrific Tuesday.